Hey, so thank you for your interest in the calendar that I've created of health and food related dates. The reason why I did this is because I help people, food bloggers and health and wellness bloggers and recipe creators, um, plan out their blog content and their strategy on what they're going to publish when. And it makes total sense to actually know if there are certain dates coming up that might relate directly to your niche, whether it's, for example, a mental health or eating disorders, for example, on one hand, or whether it's like chocolate for a food blogger or a recipe creator. It makes sense to kind of align these with dates, like aligned content you're creating with dates that are already set out there, that are already going to be talked about on social media, that already have a hashtag, for example, and helps you get not less stumped on what to create content about, and also prepares you in advance to be part of these conversations that are actually your ideal clients are going to be paying attention to. So I want to show you directly, first, I'll talk about this in a second, but I want to show you first what you get with this calendar. So as you can see, I'll just scroll to the top. This calendar it's in a spreadsheet. It has 4 columns, super simple to look through and very comprehensive. Right now we're at about 400 different entries, and this is always being updated. I'm always adding more things to it, so it's pretty extensive, and it's going to have something for your niche and your ideal clients for sure. So the first column is just the date. Obviously, it's a calendar, we need to know the dates. And then we have the name of that date, but also any hashtags that I was able to find. I haven't been able to find it for all of them, but for ones that I could find, I put them in this column as well. And then, since this is so extensive, like I endeavor this to be the most comprehensive and extensive, up-to-date health and wellness awareness days calendar like ever on the internet. So I have dates here from the World Health Organization, from Health Canada, from different organizations and associations across the world, from the United States, from the UK, like everywhere. So before you jump in on seeing a hashtag that relates to you, you can also see where the conversation is going to be happening. But we all know that social media is kind of international, so you might easily be able to jump on a date even if you're not in that country. And last but not least, I'm all about credibility and having references for every single thing I say. So I literally have a link for every single one of these items so that you can look up for yourself to make sure things haven't changed, and the update for the next year, for example. So we'll quickly go through a couple of examples, and I'll show you how to use this so that it really helps you plan, know what you're going to talk about, and plan things in advance so you can jump in on conversations and you don't have to worry and rack your brain to figure out what you're going to talk about for like every single time you're going to publish something on the internet, on your blog or on social media. So at the beginning, we have various dates. Again, these have so many. I literally you have to check the link to find out. I can't even include them individually. And then, of course, we have your days of the week, Meatless Monday and Taco Tuesday, which, have their own Wikipedia page, so I've included those. And here's where we get to the good stuff. So January, for example, all of these dates here are literally the whole month of January. So if we quickly go through and look at the names of the dates and the hashtags that are associated, we can see if anything relates to either chocolate or mental health and eating disorders. So I'll do a quick scan here, and I don't see anything specifically in January. So now we'll go down to the actual dates. And some of these are one day, single day, and some of these are week long, and I have the dates all listed here, so it's easy to see when you have to have these things ready for. So if we look here, we have, right here, January 3rd is National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day from the National Confectioners Association in the US. So if you do chocolate, you may want to have something ready for National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day on January the 3rd. If we keep scrolling down, we have Obesity Awareness Week, January 7th to 13, 2019, and that is through the UK National Obesity Forum. Scrolling down, Superfoods Day is fun. You could throw whatever you want into there, I'm sure. Healthy Weight Week is week 3 in January, and that's in the United States. And here, of course, is a link to reference that. And Chocolate Cake Day is January 27. So share your amazing healthy versions of the chocolate cake recipes. Have them ready for that day. Okay, we'll just do one more month just to give you a better sense. So again, February, we will look for, you have Psychology Month. So the whole month of February is Psychology Month according to the Canadian Psychological Association. We have Eating Disorders Awareness Week, February 1 to 7. That's through the National Eating Disorder Information Center in Canada. And we have some hashtags here. So Not a Choice and EDAW 2018. And of course, when it comes in 2019, we'll have this updated because this calendar is updated every month or so. So that it's ready in advance. And we'll just go through the rest of February. And we have Nutella Day. If you have thoughts and opinions or a blog post already written on World Nutella Day, you are going to want to reshare that or create that for February 5th. Or if you have a healthy recipe, throw that together and get ready on February 5th. Now there's no location organization here because it's world. So whoever declared it declared that it was for the whole world. Here on February 7th is Time to Talk Day, which is for mental health, and the hashtag is Time to Talk. That is through the UK Time to Change by Mind and Rethink Mental Illness. And here is the link here. And the Chocolate Mint Day on February 19. Have your mint chocolate recipes. Or even if you don't create recipes, you can talk about how much you love it, or do a roundup of your favorite healthy versions of chocolate mint recipes that you found on the internet. There's so many ways that you can use this to kind of plan out your posts in advance and totally release some pressure and overwhelm when it comes to blogging. And then, of course, you have National Eating Disorders Awareness Week in the US, which has their hashtag, and the UK, which has their hashtag. So you can see how extensive this is and how it can totally help you plan your post no matter what health niche you're in or what food niche you're in. There are going to be some things on here for you and for your audience. Now, that was what I wanted to show you briefly. When you go to download it, just go to make a copy, because this is a live document on my Google Drive. So make a copy, we'll download it to your Google Drive, or download as, you can download as Excel, and that will go to your drive in your computer. Note that this is always being updated. I schedule time pretty much every month to update it a few months in advance. So come back to the original document every few months or every time you're going to be updating your editorial calendar and get the latest version. Again, I want this to be the best, most comprehensive awareness date for the whole health and wellness and food industry. So if I'm missing something, let me know, send it to me, and I will come and update it with new information, especially if we have an actual link to a document and it's not just some random hashtag that somebody made up. I mean, they're all made up, but I mean, some of them have a website or a wiki page, or they're listed on some official site, and others are just kind of random. And you know what? If they take off, that would be great. So I would love to see the sites for them. Again, you can send me anything through email, which is lisa@lisacleach.com, right up here. Or I'm most active on Twitter, but you can find me on any of these social networks. I do try to check them regularly. And last, I wanted to point you to some more resources that kind of work with the calendar to help you plan out and really kind of strategically have an editorial calendar. So the main one is this first link here, How to Make Your Blog Support Your Business, which goes directly to a blog post. It's totally free, and you can download a copy of the editorial calendar that I personally created and use. Totally free. You don't even need to give me your email address. You can literally just grab a copy of it. So if you scroll down here, you can see this big download my content strategy editorial calendar here. And again, this, I'll just show you a quick version, is similar to that calendar, but it is blank because you're going to fill it out, for example, week to week on what you're going to publish on your blog. So I'll just give you a quick eyeball of it right here, where you can see that you have to just download it, and every single row has just fill it out. It's blank, and you can use it that way. And if you like this little tutorial idea, you can go down to, it's on that blog post. Go just a little bit farther down, and you can actually get a little tutorial just like this one for the calendar right here, which I've done and I've published, and it's on my YouTube channel, and another blog post on planning 5 weeks of content in under 20 minutes, and that's how you can plan your blog. So this calendar is like a great first step or second or third step. It's a great piece of the puzzle when it comes to your content marketing, your content strategy, your food and health blog, and your editorial calendar. So you can grab it, you can use it, and you can be prepared for what's going to be happening in terms of online commentary and social media. And you can also not have to worry so much about what you're going to talk about this week. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know. You can email me, lisa@lisacleach.com, or you can contact me on any of the social media, or put a comment on any of my blog posts, which are also at lisacleach.com. All right, so have a great day. Thanks.